Yes, it's weekend and we're going to camp again. But before I tell you where we're going to camp, I'm going to tell you something about my memories of this camping resort. Well, I remember as a youngster of about 6 or 7 years old, we used to come here with our annual Sunday school picnics. I remember it was about 3 buses and around about 300 children. We came here to spend the day. I remember that when we arrived, there were some tables laid out on the side with a lot of fruit. It was apples and oranges, bananas, watermelons, everything that you can think of. It was quite a feast and we can eat all day. On this side of the pool, there were some volunteer dads and mothers. They made huge fires and they fried us some lamb chops and boerewors. The mothers made the delicious salads, everything for us for lunch. What a feast it was. Well, today if I walk alongside this pool and I close my eyes, I can still hear all the children screaming and shouting, jumping and diving, just having fun in this pool. What a wonderful day this was. What a day we had here. Just the fest. To us this was paradise, and it was called Campus Paradise. Well, today the grass might be greener and the trees a little bit higher. Maybe it's a new swimming pool, but everything is still the same. It's just got a new name. Today it's called the Berg River Resort, and it's just outside of Paarl. And Lazelle, of course, has also some memories of this resort.
And on this specific campsite is where I grew up camping, my high school years, with my mother, father, my 2 sisters. And it's like yesterday, and it's more than 30 odd years ago.
Well, now you know. We are camping at the Berg River Resort, just outside of Paarl. And I invite you to enjoy this camping in this video with us. Can I also ask you to please just take that 1 minute of your time and subscribe to our channel just to show your support and to help us to grow the channel. So let's go camping. To find the Berg River Resort, you just follow the Old Paarl Road from Klapputside. You pass Simon's Vlei Wines and continue towards Paarl. Just before you reach Paarl, you turn right to the R43, that is the road to Franschhoek. Continue on this road for about 3 kilometers. You will then find the sign for the Berg River Resort and turn left. You need to follow this road for about 750 meters to the gate. You need to report to reception to check in for your camping. At the reception we were met by very friendly personnel of the resort. They assisted us with a quick check-in and to guide us to our camping site.
50 rand vir die ja, dis reg. Ja.
Alles.
Jy se omgooi?
Dit gaan veel beduie om maar standpuntjie.
Ja.
Ons is nou by 'n vangshop hier onder. So as jy nou reguit afry tot onder toe en jy draai links, dan is jy nou in die E-blok. En dis nommer 15 is daar, so die stopplekke is gemerk en genommer, jy behoort dit redelik maklik te kry. Nou begin dit.
Baie dankie, dit gaan ons maak.
Dis baie dankie.
Mooi.
You then enter a second gate where the security confirmed your reservation. That's it. That's it. Find yourself.
Thank you very
That's
much.
purpose. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. We followed a good gravel road, the good mark sign, to find our campsite number 15. Well, what more do you want to do Friday evening in a pitch dark, setting up your campsite? It's just fun and part of camping. We've got the fire going.
Got some nice snacks, chips, biltong, droewors, and of course some ice in the glass.
This is camping. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, we're camping here on the banks of the Berg River with the sound of the water. It's really beautiful. It's a quiet night, not a breath of wind. Really nice to camp here. But before we get to anything, it's going to be dinner time. So that is for Lizelle in the kitchen.
Well, tonight we're having a toasted basil pesto chicken with mozzarella salmi.
Okay, and I'm going to make the toast on the fire. So that sounds pretty awesome. Keep watching. I'll have the fire going and get the coals ready for that toasted sandwich.
And I'll start in the kitchen. For our salmis, we're going to use these mini loaves. Then we're going to fillet our chicken, slice it just in the middle through, spice it, pan fry it. Then it goes on the mini loaf with our basil pesto, our mozzarella and cherry tomatoes. And then it's ready for the fire. Going to start with slicing our little bread loaf. Then we're going to cut the few mozzarella slices. There we go. Then next we're going to fillet the chicken. Luke, will you come and do this for us?
Okay, so to prepare the chicken fillets, I'm just going to cut it just in smaller pieces. I think that 2 is fine. Then I'm going to flatten it with this hammer. Just something like that. Next one. Okay, that should be fine. Fine, and I'm just going to spice it with some chicken spice. On both sides, of course. That's it, that should be fine. So let's go and pan fry it on the fire. Okay, so to pan fry the chicken, I'm just going to put this pan right here on the fire and put some oil in the pan. I'm working with a hand glove just for that hot oil to be on the safe side. Allow the oil to heat. And then I will put the chicken in the pan. Okay, the oil is nice and hot, so let's put the chicken in the pan. So it looks like all four is going to fit. And that should go pretty quick because it's chicken fillets that, it cooks very quick. We'll keep on turning and yeah, it should be done in no time. Okay, yeah, this chicken is ready, perfectly cooked, and I'm going to take it off, and then it's back to the kitchen for Lizelle to do the preparation. Perfect.
Now for the final preparation before it goes to the fire. First the basil pesto. You add the chicken. Mozzarella slice. And our tomatoes. Close it up. There we go. First salmi ready for the grit on the fire. Let's do another one. There we go, all of them done, ready for the fire. Let's put them on the grid.
Well done and dusted. Let's eat. Seën Vader wat ons eet, laat ons nimmer iemand ontwil alleen vergeet. Amen.
Amen.
Taste our Friday night toasted
Salmi.
salmi. Yeah. Ah, nice. And after dinner, it's just about time for bed. See you in the morning. Good morning. What a fantastic morning it is to wake up here next to the river. But first things first, it's time for coffee. Cheers. Oh, nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, Lozella's doing a makeup here at the campsite.
So we're going to start off with the campsites. Here's about 183 campsites, and some of them are along the banks of the river. Each campsite's got its own braai, but it's just a rim of a truck on a stilt, so I'm not very impressed. Each campsite is marked properly, got its own power point, dustbin, and the taps are shared amongst the campsites between 2 and 3. Let's have a look at one of the ablution facilities. Let's look at the ladies' bathroom first. Each one's got its own key. It's very small. Here's one toilet. And then we have 2 showers. For some or other reason, it's very narrow and small. You can hardly pass through here. Little bench where you pack your stuff and inside the shower. But as you can see, it's very narrow. You have to turn sideways to move in and out. There's another shower. And 2 basins with mirrors.
Okay, this is the men's bathroom. It's basically the same than the ladies. It's got 1 toilet only, and then 2 showers. And also, for some other reason, these walls are very, very narrow, and you have to stand sideways to get into the shower. It's very old, very clean and well maintained, but still old. Shower floors are blocked, I don't know, for some other reason. And yeah, it's very small. On this side, there's also 2 basins for shaving with mirrors. And there's hand soap as well. Bring your own toilet paper.
This is the washroom. 3 wash basins. The side is a big ironing board. Direct next to that ablution is another one, but it's closed. I think it's because the camp's not that full. Let's have a look at another ablution facility. This one is a much newer built one. On the outside is your wash-up area for dishes. Then if you walk around the corner, at the back of the wash-up area, you enter the ladies' bathroom. In the front you have your 4 basins with mirrors. This side we have 4 toilets, 3 toilets, sorry, 3. You can see it's much newer. Across them you have 2 showers. Nice and spacious. I don't have to walk sideways into the shower. Yeah, it's a nice big shower as well.
Okay, this is then the men's ablution facilities. You can see it's also fairly newly tiled. Everything looks fairly new. On this side they've got a pea crib, and they've got 2 toilets. And there's 1, 2, 3 basins for shaving with mirrors, and then 2 nice size showers. Little table or chair to dress, and there's hooks on here as well. And then the second one, yeah, they're fairly new, and they're also cleaned regularly. Pretty neat and nice.
This is the swimming pool. It's a nice big size with grass all around it, but it's very dirty at the moment. It's not currently in use because we're camping in winter time and it's fairly cold, so it's not in use at the moment. This is the smaller swimming pool for the babies and the little ones. Also not in use at the moment. You can see it's very dirty because it's in winter time. This is Die Winkel. It's a shop in the campsite. It also sells wood and ice and sweets, everything, but it's also closed at the moment. And they have a restaurant with takeaways as well. There's a board menu with the takeaways on it. This is an outside sitting area where you can play pool or have your meal or just sit and enjoy the outside. This is the A block, but it's closed because it's winter and it's not in use at the moment. But let's go and have a look. As you can see here at the back, they're busy renovating the ablution facilities for the A block at the campsites. This is the outside entertainment area during summer where they held sockies, where you could dance. The children was roller skating, use their skateboards or anything they'd like to play outside. This is a putt-putt area, not well maintained at all, so I'm not sure if it's still in use. This is the super tube, but it's also closed due to winter. This is also a play area for the kids. Trampolines, like a jungle gym. And then, of course, a big grass area just for ball games or rugby or soccer, or just to play on the grass. This is the farmyard area. And here's another play park. The camp is pretty big, so we're going to take a drive through the campsites.
Well, I haven't got my watch with me because I don't care about time here at the campsite. But my stomach tells me it's brunch time, so I'm going to start the fire.
We're just having a breakfast or pre-brunch snack. Cheers.
Yes.
But this is what camping about.
That's right, time doesn't matter. Okay, the fire is ready. So let's start with the breakfast. I need some flame for this pan. And what we're going to do for breakfast is just some bacon and egg on a croissant. Fine. Okay, I'm going to put on some oil on the pan first. That's it. I think it's quite a bit of heat. Will you give me the bacon and the pan as well? Should heat pretty quick. Yeah. That's it, it's going. Okay, the bacon's just about done. The pan on that side is pretty hot, just how the flames are, but it's fine. I'm going to ask the job to come and break the eggs. It's going to make scrambled eggs easier with this hot pan. You can make it on that side and I'll put the bacon. I'm going to put the bacon on that side. This is cooler. You can just put the eggs around about there. That's it. Okay. Now I'm just going to scramble the eggs. Seun Vader wat ons eet, laat ons nou in U naam se ontwil en vergeet. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, enjoy. Okay. This croissant is so nice. The zealots are of course busy with the main task here at the campsite. Okay, it's dinner time here at the campsite, and tonight we're going to do something different. It's called kamper. It's a traditional Turkish street food meal. So what it basically is just potatoes. Wrap it in foil, cook it on the fire. Once it's cooked, you're going to mash it out with some blue cheese, some sour cream, some bacon bits. The bacon bits I did it earlier on the fire. And then some spring onions. That's all just for taste. So let's see how it goes.
So the potatoes is all done, so let's start preparing the kamper. Okay, first one's done. Let's put in bacon bits. Top it up with the bacon bits. Pieces of blue cheese. Green onions. Here we go. This first one is done. And the last piece, top it up with some sour cream. There we go, all done. Let's go and taste them.
Seën Vader wat ons eet, dat ons nimmer iemand sal wil nie vergeet. Amen.
Amen. Enjoy.
Yes,
I hope it's going to taste nice.
Ja. Ja, this is perfect.
Very good.
Excellent choice. Right through. Well, we're coming to the end of our camping weekend here at Berg River Resort. And let's look at the pros and cons of this campsite. First of all, the pros. Well, to me, it's this campsite. It's really beautiful. Large trees, a lot of shade, green grass, and it's really well kept, well maintained.
It's quite a big caravan park. There's 183 campsites with more than enough ablution facilities. It's all divided into blocks, block A up until block E, and each one's got their own or even two ablution facilities, which is more than enough.
Yes, another pro for me is also that it's very close to Cape Town. It's just outside of Paarl. It's even before Cape Town, before we reach Paarl. So it's very close from home. I think for us it was less than 50 kilometers drive.
And then another thing is the security is very good. They've got guards patrolling throughout the night. On quad bikes or what's it?
Yeah,
or
it was like battery golf carts that they patrol the campsite. That's awesome.
Nice, yeah.
Another thing for me is also the camping price. It's not very expensive. I think it's very affordable. it's quite reasonable prices to camp here.
Also, there's a Die Winkel called Die Winkel. It's a shop on the site in the caravan park. It sells wood and ice and all you might need. It's closed now during our stay because it's winter time. Don't think they're open in the winter time.
Yeah, I see as we came into the gate there was also wood for sale there. I think wood and ice. So you don't need to bring your wood. You can buy yourself some wood here. That's pretty fun. Okay, then cons. I don't think there's much cons. The first con for me is maybe the ablution facilities. You know, we showed you the one.
Maintenance, yeah.
Yeah, the maintenance. It's okay, but
the whole park lack maintenance.
Yeah,
the swimming pool, the putt, everything, but
yeah,
it's.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we take into account that it's winter. There's not a lot of people camping here, more than what I suspected. I'm quite surprised. But it's winter and some of the things are closed. I think the Winkel is closed, and so everything is not open and running like normal. So you can take that into account. But some of the ablution facilities is old and it's quite worn. Although they keep it clean and nice, but it's just okay. It's not like 5-star luxury that you would expect. It's not. It's not. Okay, and another con. I don't think there's any much cons.
Yeah, there's not a much.
Yeah, there's not much to mention. But anyway, let's rate it out of 10. What would you give it out of 10?
7 out of 10.
I will also give it a 7 out of 10. I think that's a quite high rating. The fact is that it's close to home, next to the Berg River, and this beautiful area that's well maintained and well kept. I must say thank you for the people at the gate, at the office when you arrived there. It's super friendly people. It was really super to arrive here with such
warm welcome.
Warm welcome, that was really nice. Enjoyed it. Okay, well, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please press that like button and give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more videos to follow, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.